All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the 2023 MLB Draft Show. I'm excited to be joined by Florida Atlantic's own outfielder, first baseman, do-it-all, Nolan Schanuel, the pride of Boynton Beach, Florida. Nolan, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Just another day, got some early work, ready to go.
Ready to get ready for 2023? I dig it,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Well, let's dig in. First question I always hit our guys with. I need to know, describe yourself on the field, what kind of a player you are, and a little bit about yourself off the field. We want to know about your hobbies, your passions, how you like to kill time.
All right. I would say on the field, I'm definitely a gritty player. I I love to win. I would say I definitely hate losing more than I like winning, though. So it's like I definitely love to compete, whatever it is, whatever, if it's baseball, if it's ping pong, whatever it is, I love to compete. But on the field, I put my heart and soul into the game, and I love to win. I go out there, no matter what. The objective is to win. And then
How
off the
about,
field,
oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What
off the
about you
field,
off the field, man?
yeah, off the field, I would say I'm definitely a humble, just outgoing guy. Love hanging out with my friends. Love to fish. I fish a lot. Spearfish, just the beach in general. It's definitely a good hobby for me.
Okay, now how about going back to on the field?
Yeah,
Some of your tools, I mean, the bat is loud. Everyone talks about the bat. I mean, it's one of the, for my money, it's one of the better bats in the 2023 class. Would you say that the bat is your carrying tool, or is there another piece of your game that you take a lot of pride in?
I would say the bat is definitely a big contribution to my game, but also it's not even it's part of me isn't even part of the game. But I'd say like my mentality is really good as well. Like stuff won't be going my way, or just little stuff in the game will will eat at other guys. I would say like I'm really good at keeping a good mental game and just like moving on and being able to move to the next pitch or move to the next play. I would say that's a really big part of my game.
I dig that. You had a massive 2022. I mean, you tore the cover off the ball. You anchored a really good Florida Atlanta lineup. You parlay that into a massive effort on the Cape, just kind of killing it with Hyannis. Man, how do you attribute some of this success over the last calendar year? Because you've been truly one of the best hitters in college baseball for the last 12 months.
I would say it definitely was my hitting coach when I got into FAU. He definitely changed me completely. In high school, I was more of a contact guy, just like gap to gap. And the moment I stepped on campus, he changed just a little thing about my swing, just a little more work in the weight room, and it definitely just all clicked together. And I would definitely say I definitely have him to thank.
Now, you say he changed one little thing about your
Yeah,
swing. Sounds like he unlocked something. What's your key? What's that pillar?
I would say it was just a timing thing. A little like I used to do a toe tap, and he included a leg kick and just a little thing with my back leg, just to ride it a little longer, and everything just clicked after that. It was the first week I got on campus too, so it definitely changed a lot.
Now, what's to come for Nolan Schanuel? Because it seems like you're already a beast at the plate. I think everyone would agree with that. How are you looking to improve this fall, this winter, going into 2023? What kind of what pieces of your game are you looking to improve and really take that next step?
I would say I definitely want to be more versatile. I want to be able to play every position I possibly can, just so options are open. I just want to help the team win, be able to fill a spot. If somebody can't play here, I definitely want to play there. Like just whatever helps the team. Also, definitely work on my speed a little bit. I'm like a 6'8", 6'9" runner, but definitely if I could steal a couple extra bags or whatever, just to help the team. If that helps, then it's definitely go overboard.
What position do you consider yourself like mentally? Are you a right fielder? Are you a first baseman? Are you like where do you see yourself?
That's a hard one because I've bounced all over from high
Yeah.
school to here, but I would say I'm definitely a corner guy. Uh, Whatever I could play anywhere on the corners, I would say. So,
Cool.
but mostly I miss right field for sure.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
I'd have to
I
go back.
back going back to 2020,
Yeah.
seeing your workouts at PG National, you had a good arm out there, man. Definitely a good athlete. I wouldn't put it past you for sure. So in terms of your speed, in terms of your development, what's your plan for the next 5 months? What are you looking to specifically do to improve your game?
Definitely beach workouts. I've been going with a couple guys and just running on the beach with either a tire or parachute, or just little drills like jumps, just to like become more explosive in that first couple steps.
I dig it, man. I dig it. All right. Well, we're going to hit you right now with kind of some rapid fire questions at the end. Before I do that, I do want to ask you one question about tech, because when you got into PG National in 2020 or 2019 and tech started to get involved, exit velos, Rapsodo, blast motion, things like that. Do you incorporate that into your training, or you come off to me like a mostly feel guy?
I I didn't start looking at that until I got to college, and I still don't look at it every day, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's constantly shoved in your face, like everywhere you go, it's like, oh, exit velo, like all this technology is so much different nowadays. So it's just like it's extra help to know like what works, like when you do what, and like when the ball comes off harder. But we definitely do some exit velo drills off the tee. It's just little stuff like that, especially with the Rapsodo, like just being able to look at your numbers and like what parts of the fields you hit the ball to the best is, it just definitely helps.
Look into 2023 and your team, your personal goals. Long way to go until then. What are you most looking forward to next season?
I would say playing with my new teammates. They're all great. There's a couple new guys on our team that I've grown up with, and I'm excited to play with them. I'm excited. Hopefully, we get off to a good start, win a conference championship, and hopefully make a regional.
I dig it, man. All right, let's hit you with a couple rapid fire questions.
All
You've
right.
seen some nasty arms. You've played in different leagues. You've been all over the place now. Who's the best pitcher that you've seen to this point in your college career?
I would say the best changeup I saw was definitely Southern Miss. We went there, and it was what was Tanner Hall. Tanner Hall had a nasty changeup, and paired up with that, the best fastball I've seen was Hurston Waldrop. Was also Southern Miss. Two nasty guys. But if I had to go back to high school, I faced Andrew Armstrong. He went to FSU, a lefty sidearm guy. Absolutely nasty slider. Lefty was crazy.
I dig that. How about the best bat that you've seen? I mean, you carry a pretty big stick. You've seen some other good players in your collegiate career now. Anybody that sticks out, you just look at that guy and you think, man, that guy's just a different breed.
There's a couple guys. I would say definitely Gabe Rincones came to FAU last year. Absolutely impressed the first day he got there. But also Colby Halter, he's a big guy. In the Cape, we talked a little bit. We had a couple workouts in high school, and seeing him in the Cape was insane. He smacked the ball in the Cape. Also, Christian Moore had some pop in the Cape. He didn't really play as much in the games, but in BP, holy crap! If he got a hold of one, that thing went.
Yeah, that Christian Moore's been a stud since high school,
Yeah.
and he's just gonna keep doing it at Tennessee for sure. All right, man. Last question, and we always end with this. Might take you some time to figure it out. What is the weirdest fact that you know about anything that not a lot of people know?
Weirdest fact that I know. Oof. That's a hard one.
It always is.
Ooh, got me thinking. I guess there's 106 seams on a baseball.
Okay, so I got to tell you, Nolan, I've been doing this show for 4 years, and I've been waiting for someone to give that fact for 4 years, and you're finally the first to do it.
Yes.
I've gotten dimples on a golf ball. I've gotten dimples on a basketball, stitches on a football. Mm-hmm. Nobody in a baseball podcast has ever told me the amount of stitches on a baseball. Kudos to you. Kudos to you, man. Finally.
Yes.
You hit the Easter egg. You hit the Easter egg, man. It's low-hanging fruit. Nolan Schanuel, Florida Atlantic, Boynton Beach, Florida. Nolan, thank you so much for joining the show. Looking forward to big things from you in 2023 and excited to see where you're going to take your squad.
Awesome. Thank you for having me on.